So what do we have? What we have is I went for a pure intelligence build. Yeah, that was the basis of my character. With my main weapon being the stun rod. But the whole goal was to try and make a a Night of the Dead style base. I'm still working on it.
I wouldn't put that there.
I'll explain what happens in a minute. So what I have is when it comes to Horde Nights, and I've already had several, I'll turn it on to Horde Night every night and again in a minute. It attacks with 64 zombies, the maximum amount of zombies it can possibly push at me at any one time. And let me just jump into my little cubby hole. Oh, it's still drying, I better not go crazy. So I've only tried it so far with concrete on my corners here. I have not tried with the reinforced glass. I'm hoping the zombies just don't break the reinforced glass and kill me. So the next Horde Night could be my death if this stuff doesn't hold.
Well, my question is, they can see you through that. Would that encourage them to, like the spitters and everything, to shoot through it?
It might do, but to be honest, they shouldn't actually have chance. They should just get taken out. You'll see what happens when a Horde Night kicks off. But
You want to start streaming properly? Announce the guys on the chat.
yeah, you can. I mean, you can paste a link in chat to at everybody if you want, and then people are happy just to come jump in. So what I have is this allows me to see the action. Deer Slayer! Oh, believe me, mate, there's going to be more than boxing bears going on in this episode. I have a hole down here whereby I can at least shoot down if I need to, and there's another hole here that I can shoot out of, but I obviously can't shoot through the glass. I also have a melee hole. Just get my bearings again. A melee hole over here. If they get to the door, I can melee them through here, and I can also shoot them if they're low through the railings. So what happens is as follows, and you'll see it in action. We'll get a Horde Night this night. I'll jump back out to the settings and make sure the Horde Night is set to tonight in a minute. The Horde, the best way the Horde can come is from this direction. If they come from this direction, they just run straight up the stairs. And they get pushed off by this pusher. This turret knocks them over the edge. Yeah.
Have the same style base for defense as well.
Do you? If they get past that one, this one will knock them over the edge. And when they come back from that edge, they run through the cutters to get back to the stairs. And also, on top of my roof, I've only got one. I need to build another one, but I just don't have the mats right now. On top of the roof, there is another cutter where I stand with my melee, where I use to kill the birds. So this is the bird killer.
Yes.
And I can turn them all on and off via various switches inside the base, based on what I need. There's also a underground lighting that will help light up this area during the fight. As I said, my main issue right now is I haven't tested this with... Yeah, okay. Let me just upgrade that. With this glass as opposed to the reinforced concrete. Right, I've got a little bit of time before it's night time. So I'm gonna just quickly...
Be back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll quickly upgrade that. Oh, I've got the glass one. There we go. How much I got? Right, well that's gonna have to do. So there's the lighting that will basically light up that area so we can see during the night. So that's it. So what I'm gonna do, so that everybody can have a laugh and just see how well disastrous it goes if that glass breaks. I'm gonna just jump back out to the settings, go back in, go back here and do blood moon frequency down to 1. Yeah, make sure 64 zombies are on. They are. Go back in again. So 64 zombies every night. So it's back to Night of the Dead, where every night the zombies turn up. And I just wanted to know, really, is could I make this intelligence build capable of handling 64 every night? I mean, it's pretty good. I've been adventuring with this intelligence build with my stun rod. Let me just quickly go somewhere. The good thing about having 10 intelligence is, well, you get to build cars and all the tech really early. So normally I'd be stuck without a cool car for quite a long time in Night of the Dead. But when you've got an intelligence build, well, you've got little else to spend your points on. Right, I got a base here to clear out. So I do like the stun rod. I'd never really used the stun rod much before, but it's definitely growing on me. Get out of here, deer. Oh, hang on, deer stairs here. I missed. Didn't miss now. Just for deer slayer. Wait a second, I just need to clear this house. I mean, the stun rod is a little bit taking the mick, to be honest. People always said to me the stun rod is rubbish, but I beg to differ. I mean, when I do come across a tough zombie to fight, well, quite often or not, they just get stunned, and I can just stand there whacking them. So what am I doing here? I just need to kill the zombies, do I? Okay, complete the quest. Let's just kill the zombies then. I'm not going to worry about looting. Just going to quickly go through and kill everybody. Oh, I didn't kill him, did I? Wow. Oh, dog. I do like the stun rod. Oh, he's alive. I thought you said. Dead now. Anybody else? Just gonna quickly go through, kill the zombies. Yay, Daddy! So yeah, I will repeat the objective of this episode today several times as different people join. All it is really is I wanted to create a Night of the Dead in 7 Days to Die. So the zombies are set to spawn every night as the Horde, and that Horde is at maximum 64 zombies at any one time. So maximum spawn every night. I've created an intelligence-based character with a base full of traps, like you would do in Night of the Dead, to basically just kill all the zombies. I haven't, I played through from day one. Yeah, so it's not as if I'm on day 28 now. It's not as if like I've played with like no zombies I played with the zombies spawning every 7 days for a while until I got to grips. And hey, Wendy! And I did die a few times. I mean, if I go to my stats while I was trying to get my base ordered together, see, I did die twice. So at the beginning of building an intelligence build, it didn't go well. My horde base that I was trying to design, well, let's just say that it wasn't very good to start with. Basically because I was trying to create something very specific, that Night of the Dead kind of base was difficult to start when you've got so many zombies coming in. They just overpowered me. There's just no way I could fight off that many zombies. But the last time I tried, it went very well, and I think my base now is going to handle tonight without too much of an issue. The only caveat I've got to that is, when I go back to the base again in a moment, I'll show you that I have gone and changed the base to have glass walls so that we can see what's happening. Now, the trouble with glass walls... Oh, is this the one with his dogs in here? I think this is the one with his dogs up here now. All of the places. I think this is the house full of dogs.
What game stage are you at?
That's a very good question. I don't know. Is there a dog by you? Stay quiet, and...
Manny, Wendy, hello?
Load. Hello? Yeah? You can hear me, yeah?
No, I just said hello to them because I just came back in there in the chat.
Let me just get through you a minute, because this next room has got a lot of zombies in it. I just need to... I'm doing a quest from the trader, because yet again, with having a high intelligence, one of the bonuses is I can do an awful lot of, you know, quests to get kit from the trader. So I have, on my stats here, I have Daring Adventurer, 3 out of 4, so that I get really good rewards from the trader. I could have gone 4 out of 4, but I just had other things to spend it on at the time. Alright, let me just wake up the zombies. Come on. I'm on, zombies. Actually, let me just give myself something to stand. I would normally just go in there and fight them, except for the fact I think this room has got like 4 or 5 in it. When it spawns. Yeah. Which can be a lot. Yeah, sometimes there's dogs that spawn in there as well, and it just ends up being crazy. Oh, it still says I haven't killed all the monsters in here. There's still one zombie downstairs. Looks it. Go on, I'll quickly grab the treasure. I gotta keep an eye on that time because we need to get back to the base, and I want to show everybody the base once more, so that people know what's going on tonight.
Okay, then I'll keep my question to after you show the base. 'Cause I don't
Yeah.
want to have any...
No worries. I'm just gonna head back to the base now. I know I haven't like emptied all the containers. To be honest, I wasn't going here to grab loot. It's just because the fact that I had a quest unfinished. Let's just drop down. And I wanted to show people that I was using the stun button. The zombie over there somewhere. And the stun button actually was pretty cool. Bird. Bird. Those birds are the worst. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. Let's go back to the trader.
Well, when they agree, it looks worse than the lightsaber, but it lights up the zombies way better than a lightsaber.
Yeah, I was trying to sort of like redo my 7 days, my Night of the Dead as best I could, lightsaber and a trap base. I mean, yeah, okay, I've got a car. In Night of the Dead, I don't have a car. But hey, that's just the perks of an intelligence build when you're playing 7 Days to Die. You get to have vehicles very quickly.
He stole it.
No, I didn't store it. It takes an awful lot of steel, actually. How do I have a Jeep? So having a Jeep is on your Grease Monkey 4. As I said, yet again, if you're doing an intelligence build, then it's all these become unlocked easily because once I've got 10 intelligence, I can pick anything. The difficult bit on that is the fact you have to create 250 steel
Hello,
ingots
traveler. Amazing.
to make it.
I hope you like your reward.
I'll take some extra
Wait,
points.
you have a crucible already?
Yeah, so making a crucible normally is absolute me. Yeah, let me just sell some stuff I'm never going to use a minute. Why have I got a pocket? Go away.
I hope you get
That'll do.
feeling better.
So I'll explain now. Let me just get myself sorted, get back to the house, and we can go through everything. Because although I have a Jeep, it is noisy. It's not quiet. But it has a massive storage. So the storage on the Jeep, first of all. Yeah, it's pretty damn big. It's as good as... I think it's bigger than a chest, actually. I mean, that's a pretty
Yeah, it is bigger,
serious
but
size.
it also has a big fuel tank that guzzles gas. It's like 10,000 gas for a full.
It does take an awful lot of gas to fill it up, but it goes a long way on very little gas. When I first built it, I had just put a little bit of gas in it, and it was happy to drive around and salvage cars to fill it up. So I'm not that worried about the fuel tank. It's my old bike. That's what I went around with to start with. So yeah, you need a crucible to build yourself a Jeep. But of course, a crucible is actually part of your intelligence set. I mean, this is the expensive part because it costs 3 points for the last couple of intelligence, yeah? That one costs 3. I haven't bought it yet because I've got glasses. And that one costs 3, then that costs 2, that costs 2. So that's the expensive part. All these are only going to cost 1 point. So getting these up to 4 is nothing. Getting this up to 5 is nothing, really. And this is going to unlock your crucible. And your crucible just needs stone. And once you've got your crucible, then it's actually quite cheap to craft your steel. Especially since, because you've got an intelligence build, you actually end up with all of your recipes being cheaper because you've got an intelligence build. So it doesn't actually cost that much, really, to make steel. So steel is 20 iron, 10 clay. I mean, you can just... It's just not a problem. Like, just fill it up. I mean, I'll just make a bit more steel just for the hell of it. Just get 50 more steel on the go. So making 250 steel for your car it's not a problem. I'm just going to dump a lot of stuff in here out the way. I'll sort this out another time. I'll be spending my time on this episode sorting out my rubbish I just picked up. Let's get rid of all of this. Don't want. That's kind of like almost like my basic carry load there. Right, I'll keep these on me, but tonight I switched to pistol in the nights. It's my nighttime fighting. If you will...
What's up, Earl?
Do some repairs quickly. Right, so I'm going to go through it for everybody that has just joined. What we have is my Night of the Dead character. It's not a lightsaber, but it's as close as I could do through a lightsaber. The most amount of traps I can afford at the moment is 5. I've got 2 blades here. I got 1 blade on top, and I've got 2 turrets. I want to build more blades. It's just taking me time to get all the materials together. I want to get another blade on top and more blades at the bottom. Now, tonight, as you can see, it's Horde Night. And every night is Horde Night. And it's set to maximum 64 zombies during the Horde. So what that means is it could be, 500 zombies attacking me, but 64 of them are allowed to be in the world at any one time. So that means 64 of them at one time are going to be trying to get up these stairs. And trying to get across. The last night it did well, but I had the whole of this front was reinforced concrete. As you can see, I focused my strength only on the area of the base that matters. Some of the base is still wood at the back there. But because I wanted to do this episode and to sort of like do this live on air, I thought, wouldn't it be nice to so that everybody can see, rather than like a little hole that I could just see through, but a big glass frontage. I don't know how this is going to work, guys. I'll be honest with you. This could go really badly wrong. Because, yeah, if the zombies that are coming up the stairs now can see me, they might not bother coming up anymore. They might just stand on the stairs and, like, spit at me and hurl rubbish at me and destroy the glass. And then the spiders, because the spiders leap, they'll just, like, leap through. And, yeah, it could be in all kinds of, like, wrong. We'll see. It could be fine. It could be a mess.
I don't think you'll have a problem with that.
I'm hoping I don't have a problem with that. I am kind of checking chat, but I'll come back to chat in a second, guys. Once that I've just explained this little bit, and then I'll be checking it all out on chat. So then, what you get is if they get to the front here, close this. It used to be, yet again I've changed it. It used to be this block in front of me was reinforced concrete. Now, what the zombies do for their pathing is they will go through what they think is the weakest location. The weakest location to them when this was reinforced concrete was the door. So the door was their target. They wouldn't be looking at me. They'd be trying to bash the door, in which case I could just smack them in the head here or shoot them with a pistol. But what I was getting is if a spider got through or a dog got through, if this was a block, I couldn't always see them. It's very difficult to target them. So I decided to remove the block and put this iron grate in so that I can shoot through the gap. But my worry here, obviously, now is that might be weaker than the door, in which case they won't go for the door anymore. They'll destroy these blocks. So that might also go badly wrong.
Just do, instead of the door, do a reinforced iron trapdoor in front.
Well, I could do a slightly weaker door, because at the end of the day, the moment they get to the door and start attacking, I'm going to kill them anyway.
Yeah, but the trapdoor would work as just leave the upper side open for you to shoot through, and then you can just drop it if you have like to kill one and then raise it back up right away.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
And you can reinforce it quite well, at least again, what's your game stage first of all? 'Cause
I don't know. I want to look on them sideways so I can see the action over there. Anyway, let me just check chat, because not everybody obviously is in Discord. So what have we got going on your chat there? Am I dreaming right now? Yes, you are. You are dreaming right now because the Baron is on YouTube Live. That is dreaming. Oh, hang on. Is the video just gone? Hang on. Have I just lost video? Oh, no, it's back again. There was like a loss of connection to my view in YouTube. There goes the neighborhood. Jim Junkie is here. Dear Be Nice. Dear Slayer. Just living one day at a time. Danny at Baron. I like it. And if it goes wrong, well, exactly. If it goes wrong, it's going to be really cool entertainment. Because I'm going to be running around like an absolute idiot with my lightsaber, as usual. No way, man. If I'm one, maybe 3 people who doesn't. Oh my god. People are trying to put people on timeout already. This is just shocking.
well, no, at the end of the day, it's still, Earl and Deer. So it's kind of like a common occurrence. We're getting our
Yes.
usual behaviors
Yes.
and occurrences.
And Jump Jet Captain, you are absolutely right. Yeah, everybody go and click the thumbs up. That would be absolutely fantastic. Good call. Love it. Right, so we have a little bit of time to kill before the Horde turn up. I mean, I could try and force a Horde just by putting down a load of, fires and just set them all on fire to bring them here. But it's pretty unnecessary since the fact when it gets to tonight, it's going to be pretty full on as it is.
Activate it and just go do some quests, some more quests. I mean, why not?
Yeah,
Let's see what you do.
I do have a little mine. So there's a little mine down here for me just to go and get coal and stuff. It's not at the base, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not worried by daytime zombies with this lightsaber. Yet again, if people haven't seen the lightsaber in action, let's just go raid a house.
The junkyard version of a lightsaber.
Yes, the junkyard version of lightsaber. I mean, there is the bear pit, but I've killed the bears, sadly. There's a bear pit up by here. They might have respawned. Let's go and check to see if they've respawned. Not that I want to die just before the horde, but there is a bear pit around here somewhere. So what we got in chat, Donda Esther, Cyrus knows us pretty good. This is outstanding. Here's the bear pit. Yeah, here we got the bear pit. So, I don't know if it's respawned or not. Probably not. Because I killed them not that long ago in game time. I mean, I've only been alive... Oh, that's a zombie. They probably have respawned then.
That's why he's streaming on YouTube.
What's that?
Earl said, glad to see you're finally able to stream.
Yes, yeah, I mean, just a heads up to everybody. I mean, I'm on YouTube. Couple of reasons for that, really. One, I've never tried streaming on YouTube before. I wanted to test it out and just get the basics done, never mind anything complicated. I mean, two, it means that if people watch me on YouTube, they can then automatically, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which, I mean, that is my main form of content creation. Yeah, I am a YouTuber and I do some Twitch when I can. But at the moment, because I can't do Twitch on a regular basis, I'll do streaming on a regular basis, because I don't know from day to day what my health's going to be like. I think it's unfair if I did a Twitch, because if I do a Twitch, a lot of people are going to be, you know, really kind. They're going to want to donate by doing, you know, gifting subscriptions and all the rest of the stuff. But because I might not even, you know, stream again for the rest of the month, I would rather people just join Patreon for 1 month. That's a lot cheaper than the Twitch subscription, and you get lots of goodies in return. Yeah, and then you can cancel it the following month if you want. So at the moment, until I know I can be a regular on Twitch, I'll probably do the occasional stream on YouTube. Right, I think these bears have respawned. Now, the good way to do the bear pit is there's a bit of the old nerd polling first. Get up on the balcony, yeah? Because if you go in from the front and trigger the bears by going upstairs, you don't get a lot of time to react before those bears are in your face.
Excuse me. Dear, don't look in the mirror and judge me.
So I'm just going to sneak up a minute and just check through this hole, see if the bears are actually back. Can't see, the door's kind of in the way. I don't think they're back, you know. They might spawn in the moment I enter the room, though.
I mean, just risk it. What
Oh, I know.
happen? You know, everything's fine.
No, they're in. They are there. Right, there's one bear there. So what we want to do is just... You've got the easy or difficult way of killing lots of bears here. The easy way would just be to block the bears. Right, the easy way would be to block the bears behind the block. And there's 2 bears, so I'll try and kill the 1 bear now by blocking him behind the block to show you. Depending on which way he decides to come for me.
No, Wendy, deer is nice. It's okay.
So this should be the easy way to kill a bear. Well, when I say easy, it'll go through a block like in seconds. I just need to try and work it where the bears are right now. Are you in there?
We love beer because it used to be, not because he's trying something new. Okay.
I do need to keep an eye on my flanks for those bears. But they are undead bears. They're not living bears. They're the hardest form. They are the undead bear. And they will wreck me. You can go up on the roof and shoot from above. Yet again, I mean, it's a case of just trying to push that risk level up, isn't it? Right, that bear is there. I can see him. I want him to come around.
Quickly reinforce the entrance before it's too late.
What I want to do is take the stair down. We'll open that door in a minute. What's the time? Gotta be careful of the time, see, because obviously I need to be back to Horde time. Okay.
Won't he just crush them? Okay.
Come on.
Oh.
This is the easy way to kill a bear, yeah? Pretty boring though, yeah?
Go in there and rest.
Exactly. Let me just eat a minute. I didn't realize I was hungry. And then let's just see if we can get the bear out. Come on. Come on, stun rod, stun! Damn you, stun rod. Ah. The stun rod didn't stun. Ah, I'm gonna have to back out now, aren't I? Uh-oh.
Question is, can you?
I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Come on, stun! Got him. Come on. Come on. Oh, jeez, that was close. Right, we're in a mess. We need to heal a lot of these things a minute and get back, I think. Oh, right, I haven't got the stuff on me to heal. Let's get to my car and get back.
That was nice.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't. How many hits did it take before that stun rod kicked off and stunned him? Far too many. Got a broken
Do you have
leg.
a ability for parkour
No,
by any chance?
no.
And how didn't you lose that 10 HP when you jumped down?
Oh, it wasn't that. Oh, I've got a book that says that if I've got more than 5,000 credits on me, I always keep more than 5,000 credits on me. It's a heist book, it is. Basically, if you're running away with lots of money in your pocket and you fall a great distance, you'll be okay. So I've got that book. I always keep enough money on me, but if I fall a good distance, I'll be fine.
Ah,
I can't jump, which is what you want for parkour, but I can fall. I got people trying to spawn stuff in. What are you like? Right, okay. Let's go and heal up before the action starts tonight. It's not long, but I'll just try and get up there with my broken leg. I mean, I can make a plaster cast. I think I got the skill, but I'll just put a splint on it.
now, simple question.
Yes.
Why these robots and not the scrapped ones?
I'll explain in a minute. So, right.
'Cause they're faster.
Yeah, and also the robots I've got there, surprising or not, they're rubbish. They're only, I think the best one I've got is a tier 2. I mean, they really are, like, rubbish. they're not very good at you know. And for somebody
I
that
just, I just realized why
2 seconds.
what you could have done to make it like a proper trap.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Let me just sort through the various things that I need to sort through to put everything normal. And then I'll be free once more. Right. Sorry, Cyrus, you were saying.
Why don't you put the blade traps where the robots kick them off? So they fall directly on the blade trap and die.
Right, let's go through that. Yeah, so let's explain the various things we've got here. So first things first, these turrets are actually really useful. But you can only have 2 turrets. Yeah, so the maximum turrets, robot turrets, you can have active is 2. Yeah, so 2 deployed turrets can now be active at once. So I can have as many blade traps and other kind of traps as I can make. But as far as it comes to robots go, I can only have 2. Now, the standard one, the shoot stuff, shoots the low-end ammo, I could use that. I could also make a shotgun one. I don't want to make the shotgun one because the shotgun one can damage stuff. I can't make the machine gun one because I don't have that recipe yet. So I have a choice. Do I use 2 of these, or do I use some of the ones that shoot like the little dart things? I don't want to use the ones that shoot the basic ammo, because you'll see these in action in a minute. These, even though the best one I've got is a tier 2, are more than enough to do the job. Now the second question is, why don't I put cutters over here? Now, when I can build more cutters, I think having cutters over here is a great idea. However, the biggest issue you've got, see, these cutters weren't here. The biggest issue you have is to try and get zombies to come up the stairs without destroying the stairs, yeah? Sometimes they'll want to destroy the stairs by here if zombies are already on the stairs. So if there's several zombies by here all queuing to get up, because I can have 64 at once, then the zombie that's by here trying to queue to get past the other zombies will sometimes just turn and start attacking this. So that's why there's a blade traps either side. So the zombies that do just stay still, just continue to take damage and don't attack the stairs so much. Otherwise they'll attack the stairs a lot more. That's the reason why I've also got spy holes there and there. Because as long as this side of the staircase remains intact, the whole trap system works. So I can look through those 2 spy holes and shoot anybody that's trying to destroy this side of the stairs. If like the stairs go, then whatever. Yeah.
I will inadvertently, like, jinx you.
Yep.
Well, advertently, not inadvertently.
Yep.
So you're on wave 28. You have a high chance to get demolishers.
Yeah.
They can take a reinforced block.
Yep.
Instantly.
Yes. But watch. The thing is they have a clear path to me. That's the thing, yeah? So it's only the ones that stop at the bottom because the path's too full that could attack anything. Everybody else, because there's a clear path to me, should just come straight to me. Yeah?
Yeah,
watch.
They can explode here as well.
Yes, like...
There's a really nifty little trick. So under the robots, on their left and right,
2 seconds
what you
again.
can do is put half blocks to punch them up into the air and away from your base foundations.
You can slap those blade traps on the wall at 3 blocks up. Those blades will chop heads off. Does this build work well on the demolishers? Well, let's see. I mean, as I said, I've only...
So I did some research about this. So this is a perfect base to counter demolishers as long as you have, right, in front of the robots that you have. If you put half blocks so that the robots kick them out towards an upper, they will fall down further away from your base foundation, so they won't explode.
Here goes.
They explode.
Yeah, here goes. I need to swap my pistol.
And then you're fine. Now, I'm gonna shut up.
So, I don't know what's going to happen with this glass. So we've got 64 zombies. I can, if I say if I want to shoot down there. I can also come over here if I fancy it and just load my gun. If I want to shoot him, I don't have to. I can stand over here. Oh, I haven't turned my traps on. Idiot. Turn my traps on. I didn't turn them on. The noise above is probably birds. The second trap is bored, yeah. It doesn't get a chance to do much, the second one.
I think that the first one is to make it narrow, like 1 block narrow.
Right, he's taking that out now. Right, because he's taken that out, I am going to have to keep an eye on it.
They shouldn't attack your base there unless they don't have a pathway to get there if they get blocked. But it doesn't.
I'm going to turn this one off a sec. I'm not going to hear you. I still can't hear you. Still loud. Sorry, Cyrus.
I didn't say anything.
Ah, okay. So we've lost one cutter. But, I mean, it's early days.
Frederick is actually right because we have such a big room, you can put the shotgun part up there.
Well,
But then he would only be left with one here, and with too many zombies, he wouldn't be able to use the captain.
yeah, when I first built the base, and I can always do this again, when I first built it, I actually put a electric wire going the whole length of that. Basically, there was the end point connected on the side of the building here, and it went out to a column over there, so that this length was electrified. So when they come up onto this top ledge, they would just be electrocuted first as well. Or I could electrocute the bottom edges. I don't know. I mean, I got loads of options. I just love them flying through the air. Like, whee! Whee! Oh, there's a lot of them. Are they going to make it? Are they making it? No, yeah, no, no. What are you all doing in chat now? You're fighting in chat? A shotgun turret skyward. Yeah, at the moment, all I've got for the vulture defense is a cutter. Because you can only use 2 turrets, I can only have 2 turrets. So if I had a shotgun turret on top, I would have to lose one of these. And that's the downside of this game at the moment, is you can only use 2 turrets. I can build other traps, like say the cutters, but I can't build more turrets. I got a spare turret in here. I mean, there's a robot turret there. I can't place it because it'll stop like.
What I would do is maybe just out of like.
I can't hear you. Sorry.
railings on the roof.
Ah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so he is going for the railings, not the door. So I'm going to try to see if I can turn this down slightly, I think. It's way too loud. Alright. Can you hear myself think? So, first things first, this is now weaker than the door, which is one of my fears. So that's a problem. The door needs to be weaker than this so that they attack the door, not this. Say sorry, I didn't catch what other people were saying or what you were saying, Cyrus. But oh, hang on. The good thing about these robot turrets, these pushing ones, is they've got infinite ammo. Yeah, they don't lose hit points. They don't need ammunition. It's not like a shotgun turret that would have to keep refilling. These things they do damage, and these are only tier 2. I could put them up to tier 5, so they do a lot more damage once I get the parts. But these guys, they do quite a bit of damage as it is.
Frederick just said that you can have only 2 robotic turrets, but you can have as many shotgun turrets as you do.
Oh, is that?
Does that mean they don't count as robotic turrets? So if we put one right now on the roof.
Really? Oh, Frederick, I did not realize that. That would be amazing.
I did not know that.
In that case, then.
Yeah, just put one on the roof that doesn't have a fire towards the stairs and towards this side, so it doesn't shoot and damage things.
Yeah, as far as lowercase caps, as far as them wearing out, I've checked these robotic turrets after every fight, and they don't take any damage, and they haven't worn out though. So I don't know. Maybe they'll just suddenly disappear on me one day. I don't know. At the moment, they seem to be a bit OP, especially for tier 2, not tier 5. And they don't need power.
Do you have any mods on them?
You can't put mods on them. Well, I couldn't see a way. Maybe you could. Their durability wears by usage. We'll check. Lowercase caps. We'll check them again straight after this fight and see if they've got any durability loss. But, yeah, because at the moment I didn't see any. I'm not saying there won't be, but got a bit of food. I still haven't finished heating from that crazy bear fight we just had. So yeah, I need something stronger down there, obviously, than what I had, because I want them to do more damage down below, not just the turrets. Oh, I've got a. Oh, where did he go? He leapt towards me, then he leapt miles away.
Is this piece of glass like destroyed, or was it missing from the start?
No, that was missing from the start. I don't know if they've taken any damage whatsoever, the glass. Oh, very minor. Very, very minor damage from that one spit. Yeah. I mean, it is expensive to build the glass. I mean, ideally, I would like maybe to change the whole front of the base to be glass. Just so we could just see everything. And maybe even above me, yeah? So if I change all that to glass so that you can see the vultures. Because at the end of the day, you want to see the action, don't you? How much fuel have I used? Nothing at all. It's very little wattage. These guys get here because they can jump.
Yeah, but
Dog.
lowercase, if you do railings up top, won't the spiders jump on top because that's the easiest way to go through?
Well, there's no way to get to me from on top, so it'd be
No, like,
pointless
you
I'm going
can-
up on top, like.
No, he said to put
Shotgun.
metal spikes and railings.
There are some metal spikes up top. Oh, so there are some wooden spikes up on top, actually. It'll shred the birds. Yeah, I mean, lowercase caps, it might be cheaper for me, yeah, just to cover the roof in iron spikes.
It's not just cheaper, you can shoot directly to the wall.
Well, I think, though, if I put a shotgun turret up there, though, that's probably the best, because later on, the vultures spit acid at you, yeah? The vultures have a ranged attack later on, so you need something ranged to counteract that. And a shotgun turret might do that, yeah? I love the dogs flying. It's like, what? Fly, dog.
Oh yeah, they fly the most.
Whee. I mean, really, one turret, basically, if it was a tier 5 turret, not a tier 2 turret, because that front one's a tier 2. If it was tier 5, I might not even need a second turret. I could probably do some, I could just kill the zombies that got past the first turret myself. I mean, yeah, if I swap that first one for a tier 5, especially if I electrify the front again with another cord of electricity like I used to have, I could probably just ignore the front and maybe give myself a little box on the roof. I can just sit there and shoot things. Little glass box, I can just shoot for a laugh.
2 tier 4 robots, and you can put mods on it. by the way.
These can be modded, can they? Right, because yeah, I only see E to pick them up, but I haven't actually tried holding the E to see if it opens a radial. It might well do. I was just...
You have them in your hand, that's when you mod them.
Oh, you're modding when they're in your backpack, you? I was like, ah, got you.
No, you put them on your bar and you hold them. Like,
Oh, right, got you. Okay. Yeah, because I was just trying to recreate a Night of the Dead base as such, with my lightsaber and traps in 7 Days to Die. I've never tried making a trap base before and trying to do, a pure intelligence build to survive. Using the electrocution and everything as a way to survive. Electric fence is essential later on for demos since it'll freeze them in place while you can headshot them carefully. Yeah, I think I will put my electric fences back. I only took them down because at the time when I did that, I only had 2 spare engines, and the third one I wanted for my Jeep. But now that I've got plenty of power, yeah, I think I can just go out there and put a lot of electric fencing down and turn all this to glass with some ways for me to shoot through. Yeah, and sit here with a sniper rifle and just shoot all the, demolishers in the head. You're right. A rifle with penetrating damage would be awesome for that conga line of zombies. I mean, I do have a rifle on me. I just don't actually have armor piercing. And this is a hunting rifle, not a, it's not a proper rifle, yeah? I do have, in one of my chests here, I have found a tier 4 AK and a tier 1 marksman. But it's still early days yet. We're not really that far in. But yeah, I did die twice. I did die twice getting this far. Only because with this many zombies, I just couldn't hold them off at the door here long enough. I tried, but they burst through the door and come inside and killed me now. But now I think the base is at the point whereby it's holding for now. Definitely. Let's have a quick look at chat. Bye puppy. Sulks. Entry face essential. The idea you miss me. Say no. Alright, the out penetrating shark. Also need to put them in a place where you can repair them during the horde. Yeah, it's a very good point actually, lowercase. Very good point. I have to go back to work, Wendy. Oh, Wendy! Don't worry, Wendy. This will be on YouTube for you to watch later. Thank you very much, Wendy. You star. Of course, I do. Mostly ghosty. I keep talking through the basement. Horrid. Penetrating damage is a skill, not just armor piercing ammo. I've got... Yeah. I mean, now that I've got my intelligence blocked out, I can start thinking about what the skill up in, actually. I have been lucky enough to get a ton of books. An absolute crazy amount of books. The reason why I've got so many books is because there's a bookstore in town, and with my daring adventurer, twice now the shop has reset the bookshop as the tag location. So of course I got to harvest the bookshop 3 times.
You can also find books in the postal like pillars in front of the house, wherever they're.
Oh yeah. So every time a location is reset due to a quest, all of that respawns. So the little postal things respawn as well. So yeah, I do, because I do so many quests. It's easy for me to rack up a lot of books.
By the way, your game stage is 87.
Oh right, okay. Where did you see that?
On the same screen as your death screen. It's the second number on the list.
Oh right. Thank you.
Oh, 15.
Isn't the next level 91? Am I right in saying 91 is the next tier 4, isn't it? 91? Somebody in chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't 91 game stage when tier 4 kicks off?
I was under the impression that it's at every 10th level. Don't put that on.
Somebody in chat will probably tell me when the next tier kicks off. Are they dead yet? Continuous Benny Hill loop. So there you go. That's another Night of the Dead over. Wave 29, Night of the Dead in 7 Days to Die. Complete. I have a few hours to think about things. Yeah, go for it.
I'm curious about the robots, if they have decayed at all.
Yeah, we're going to check that out. I just want to pick up the loot before it despawns. And then we'll go and have a look at the robots. Let's get a look over there. I just want to check damage to the post. Yeah, we're fine. Nothing of any. That one. See, if there's not a blade here or something, they tunnel into this one. It's not. Oh, that one took a bit of a beating. It's not too bad, but oh, that blade trap took a massive beating. Then I lost the other blade trap. Let's go have a look at these guys to see if they've degraded at all. No, nothing. No, they haven't lost a point. So Yeah, these turret things, these pusher turrets don't seem to take any.
So pick up one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Ah, pick them up. Ah, okay. That is.
See, even lowercase supports speed on this
No,
one.
it's minuscule amount. It's tall. Is that anything? No, it's nothing. Perfect.
Click on them and see if you have the modify option.
Oh, I got modify, so I can stick stuff on them. Yeah.
See?
See, it's got health and that, but it doesn't get attacked. It doesn't get a chance to get attacked.
Melee damage 12.
Yes, near tier 2, as I said. They're rubbish. To place them's a bit awkward. Like, you kind of like stand back. Jumping now, I'm over encumbered. So yeah, they don't seem to take any durability, and they just do crazy amounts of attacks. I obviously need to modify them and make a better one.
I think they just changed it in the last alpha release.
Well, this is the lead. Oh yeah, this is the latest alpha, and the reason I'm doing this now before Alpha 20 comes out is because obviously in Alpha 20 this might all change. I just wanted to have a go at doing an intelligence build and a trap base before it all changes again, because I know the build system's going to change in Alpha 20, but you never know sometimes. You go to play something and then you go, hang on, this wasn't in the patch notes. Why has all this changed? So, yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything to change in Alpha 20 to stop what I'm doing now, but there might be. I'm just dumping stuff. I'm going to dump stuff. I'm going to dump it all in one place a minute. Dumping stuff in here, I'll sort out later. Off here. I need to sort that out here. Actually, I'll take that and do some repairs. I need that. I don't need that. Didn't really need any of that ammo. Let me just put all my ammo. Oh, back. Okay. It's got a little bit of steel with. So I mean, so people are saying this is a turret. So is this not the same then as the shotgun turret? Is that what we're saying? Because this says robotic turret. So is that one of the two? As whereas the auto turret doesn't say robotic, does it? So clearly I can have as many of these as I want then, is what we're saying, yeah? We got turret. Ah, I can do the SMG one as well now.
Well, either one works, I think, for birds.
Yeah, lowercase. I mean, to be honest, I think they're a little bit OP. I mean, they need to have something, because that was one tier 2 turret, unmodified, basically handling the wave.
Well, come on, let's not go overboard here. You barely have 12 damage. I want to see you at game
No,
stage 2500.
No, but correct. So for day 29, yeah, or even earlier, I had that turret from a drop. I mean, day 12. And if people were playing the game and just put one of them on a path, they could just ignore the wave. Yeah, and just carry on doing what they wanted to do, because one turret can just keep the wave busy without. It doesn't take damage. It doesn't degenerate. I think it should take some kind of damage or need to be powered, because that's really powerful for one turret.
Yeah, they should have like a consumption or something. You can have them, but they should cost you something.
Yeah, and lowercase caps. Yeah, that's right. That's why I put these step over blocks in. I did see this somewhere before about a year ago. I just never got to try it myself. Somebody did something similar to this. This is why I always wanted to try something like it myself. I played 7 Days to Die for. I'm at, I think about like 1,600 hours online. Never mind how many hours offline. But I've never tried a trap base. I've always done the usual thing where You know, you stand in somewhere that they can't get you and shoot them from above or wherever. I wanted to try a trap base. And so I did electrify this passage originally with a pole that ended over there. And it basically went across and the pole connected to the side of the house by here. And that was even worse. Yeah, because at the moment they got to jump over, but they would be electrified as well. In that case, one turret could quite happily just handle the whole wave because, yeah, they would be electrified as well, which is just crazy. Don't forget that the skills from the science build speeds up. Correct, yes. Normally they're not as fast. You are 100% correct, Frederick. They're only going as fast as they're going. I think it's because of... Yeah, so they go 20% faster because of that. And also, I do believe I have a book. Somewhere here, I picked up a book. Tech Junkie. Increase fire rate by 10% more, yeah. Oh, maybe, lowercase caps, maybe this is why they're not taking damage. Do you reckon? Maybe they would be degrading normally. But because of that 20% slower, the very slow degrading they've got, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, but it's still not
cancel.
enough. You barely lost any points. With 20% more, it's like 5 more damage.
I agree. It should be more. I fully agree with you. They're too OP. But I'm just thinking maybe because lowercase cap said that he definitely saw some kind of degrading over time is where I'm not seeing it. But it might be because of that book.
Previous alphas.
It could be. It could be.
In this one.
Yeah, it could be, but it could also be the book.
Yeah.
Or a combination of both. Maybe they lowered the, the degeneration rate, and then with that also lowering it another 20%, it just becomes such a low value, it ends down and just becomes 0.
Or the book doesn't work right and it gives you almost 90% degeneration.
It could well be.
Bugs exist. This is still an alpha, even though it's been for years an alpha. It's still an alpha.
It is crazy to think the 7 Days to Die is still an alpha. I mean, but you are right. I mean, it's almost become part of just standard gaming culture. It's been out that long. And it's still an alpha.
Will begin resist and then die in alpha because I don't think that ever it's part of the name now. There's no way it's not part of the name anymore for 7 Days to Die.
It doesn't need to be out of alpha. This is true, because what difference would that make? People wouldn't not buy it because it's an alpha. It's been out for such a long time now. People will just buy it because they want to play 7 Days to Die.
Oh, I think everyone did already.
Exactly. I mean, a lot of games people don't play because they're in alpha and they go, oh, I'm not going to play that game. It's an alpha. I'm going to wait for it, a bit longer, sort of thing. I'm going to eat that. But for 7 Days to Die, I don't think that's the case because.
Yeah.
I mean,
if I don't see 7 Days to Die Alpha 20 in the shop, I'll think it's a scam. Honestly, if it doesn't have alpha in there, it's a scam.
Yeah, I think it's always going to be in one
Or
form of alpha.
It's a scam copy of the game or something by some developer that tries to rip people off.
Right, so let's try and make a turret for the roof a sec. So what we're saying is to make a SMG turret. Forget the motion sensor. I need 30 steel. I've got that. 3 angle. I got that. Right, okay, so it is just the motion sensor. So what do I need for that? 2 iron. 5. Oh, okay, right. Let's do this. Handgun, oil, plastic. Oil, plastic, handgun. Let's wait for that. Right, 5 minutes. Jesus. Right, well, it should take 9mm because it's a machine gun. I do have loads of 9mm, and I've got loads of stuff to make more. I could take this one off the roof, couldn't I, and put him down there, but I just got a feeling he's going to get himself killed again, but it's no point being up here, is it? I actually need to repair him to pick him up. And then we could put in another electric fence, maybe, for tonight. Frederick, my son and I have been playing since Alpha 6. I remember when they first introduced brass. I can't remember what Alpha was my very first Alpha. I'd have to check to see what date I actually bought the game. But
Quick, we need to disconnect because Tic Tac is coming. We need to disappear.
But yeah, the early alphas were just really funny. I remember that you'd spawn in and then the zombies would just run at you. There was like no this like day, night, or even really much for exploration. The map was like small and then they would just run at you. And they couldn't go through water. So what you would do is you'd like kind of make a moat of water because you could pick up water in a bucket and just like fill up like a moat. And they would bounce on the water because they wouldn't know what to do with it. And they couldn't move. So you just build like this moat as they all run at you, just stand there and hit them in the head. But then we went through the whole thing where they built cave systems. Do you remember that? They had that old worm system that they built in. Did they have like all those worming cave systems? Oh, they were a nightmare. That was
Just
just...
loved Alpha 13 and 14. That's when I started to play, when there were the underground bases with cone spikes, reinforced cone spikes, and you just make a giant hole, put bars around you and just cones there.
Yeah, you've
And
still
it's
got
a
underground
low
bases. Yeah, that...
Yeah, but now they dig a lot more than they used to through the normal ground to get to you instead of going through the hole.
Well, it's actually been back and forth because at one point, really early in the alpha, they used to dig, and they used to dig really fast. So if you tried to go under the ground in like the early, like, 7s and 8s or whatever, they would just go straight down, just straight through the earth and straight at you. So going down was never an option. And then they kind of like took that away. And then they've kind of brought it back now where it's a bit more balanced, and they do kind of come down for you, but not much. Yeah, they take their time on tunneling to you. But there was a stage in one of the early alphas where they would just die. It was just stupid. They would just come straight down for you. Right. Well, this cutter by here didn't really work. It got blown up by the demolisher. So I could put it here on the side like that, like somebody said. I could also electrify this edge.
Yeah, so the thing is, the base of this place is not gonna really be attacked unless the zombies are blocked by another zombie and they can get up the stairs because they're blocked by those, and then they'll start attacking
Yeah.
foundations. But if they can still go up, they won't attack that regardless.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look. So what have we got? Put the blade trap 3 blocks up on the wall. It won't get damaged, and it will still hit zombies in the head. Remember the smell mechanic. I do remember the smell mechanic. So you're saying put it here. Oh, okay, I got you. So it just clips them in the top of the head, like.
Yeah, I remember when if you had any type of food that wasn't canned food or anything, they would just be drawn to you.
Yes, yeah, the smell mechanic, that was just... I mean, it was good, actually. But in things... Yeah, things smelt less if it was in your backpack, and they smelt more if they were on your hot bar. So having, like, your cooked meat on your hot bar... Yeah, don't hide in the middle of the night in a house surrounded by zombies if you've got cooked meat in your hot bar. They also used to have it so that the sound of you even opening and closing your backpack used to be a sound, and the zombies were like, "Urgh!" And that was just annoying because it's one thing to sit there through the whole of the night preparing for the next night, but sometimes, I mean, it's boring sat there doing nothing. So you want to look in your backpack, you want to sort stuff out, you want to, read stuff up. So just opening and closing your backpack used to make a noise that would bring the zombies to you. It was like, come on. I gotta sit here for like 20 minutes in the dark as it is. Please let me read something. If I made the stairs wider, that would stop the bottlenecking. Yes, possibly. It's a good point. only reason they're currently as they are is just because of resources at the time. I needed to build something. One was not enough. I made a second, but bringing it out and making a third could be an option. It gives, at the end of the day, as long as there's a stairway intact for them to get up, we're good. We're golden, yeah? So as long as this section here, some way or another, stays intact, everything is fine. It's only if we lose the stairs, the things go really pear-shaped, because, yeah, they'll then take the, the supports out, so they can't get to me. Which would be bad. So a third stair, I mean, that's an option. Yeah,
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Is the height big enough for zombies to get damage, like fall damage? Or should it be higher?
Probably not. Yet again, it was a case of build something, because I was dying to the early Horde Nights. Ideally, this whole thing could probably go up double the height, yeah? So that they can take some serious fall damage. To do that, obviously, I would... I have to raise the whole base up. Which isn't difficult, because I could just build another base on top of this base, if you get what I mean. Just keep going up.
Yeah.
And the stairs would just have to extend out a lot further and then come back in more somehow.
The one thing I would say is, once you get up, because if you make a 3-row staircase, right? Going up, don't expand the leveled area up here, because they won't start attacking the ground. They will just fall down if they don't fit in.
Yeah, yeah.
It's already wide enough to the point where your robot doesn't always kick them off. And if you make it one more wide, it will never kick them off properly.
Yeah, the actual pathway at the end, yeah, that needs to stay quite limited. I have never tried a horde every night. Would be very... Yeah, it is. And that's what's there. That's why I've died already a couple of times. Just trying to get... I didn't have it on 64. Believe me, I had a normal horde to start with. And sometimes I had it on 64, then I left it, so there's quite a few days in between. I've tried different things to give myself different ways to try and manage without being completely overwhelmed. I started off with it on every night, but a smaller number of zombies, and I was hiding in the house. That was okay. I could build reasonably well. But then once I got this started, I wanted to try it versus a much larger amount of zombies. I wanted to put it for the full 64. But then I wanted like a couple of days break in between each wave of 64 just to repair, because the first few attacks, I mean, they did a lot of damage.
To be fair,
yeah, I mean,
this base is good enough to last you for at least, let's say, worst case scenario, game stage 150. This type of design. So the one thing you have advantage of, you can start off normally every 7 days, and then when you feel like you have a pretty good defense base, you can switch it up in the loading screen to every night.
Yeah,
the game doesn't allow you to do that.
Exactly, because Night of the Dead is such a friendly game. Not Night of the Dead, 7 Days to Die. Sorry, yeah, because 7 Days to Die is such a user-friendly game with regards to how you want to run your base and how you want to play. Then, I mean, this is an experiment by me to see if I could do a Night of the Dead style base. But I've got this pretty crazy, and if people want to try something like this, but maybe don't want to go straight 10 intelligence to start with, they want to do other stuff first, then the good thing about 7 Days to Die is, yeah, you can tailor your game to be exactly what you want your game to be. That is the brilliant thing with this game, isn't it? It is what you want it to be. It doesn't force you to follow a particular style. You can play however you want to play. And I do really like that about this game. And it also allows you to try stuff out. I mean, you could turn all the zombies off and just test things out if you want to.
Is this turret like 360?
No,
Because
it's got a view. So you can see in the camera view there.
Yeah.
So
the problem is, what are you gonna do about flyers from the other direction.
Ah, well, this is the same issue I had with the cutter, is it can only cover a certain area. So
Yeah.
if I cover this with spikes, so I cover this with spikes and point the turret that way. But once you've got flyers that spit, I mean...
I don't think that's the problem. What you can do is put spikes in the corner, at least for now, where you have spikes on the left side. Put some more spikes on the left side of this,
along here.
yeah, and put the shotgun in that corner pointing outwards, towards there. Because if it drops down to the shotgun to damage it, it'll get damaged by the spikes. And if it comes from that direction, you have quite a big angle. So get the shotgun protected from the back and the sides in the corner, and then just cover the rest of the roof from that side.
I mean, I could move it back once so that it's got like cover from the plants.
Yeah, but then the plants may get attacked.
I think I don't know how much the birds will go out their way to attack that rather than try and tunnel to get me. Because if I'm standing here, they should tunnel to come and get me. Even if I'm standing here, the birds don't just sit here and peck. They fly past. And as they fly, this thing will shoot them.
Wait, so you can... Wait, Frederick just said if the turret is powered, you can aim with it? Can you power it on? Let's see.
Oh, so if I turn the power on, so, okay. I'm just going to turn the power on.
Maybe I misunderstood it. He said if it's powered on, you can aim with it.
Oh, it already is on? Okay, I'll just turn it on. Do I need to go to the turret, or do I need to, like, build, like, a little TV screen, or what? How can I aim? I mean, here's the preview.
Yeah. Can you...
Click on the preview. Ah, right,
Ah.
So I'm thinking, like, what? That kind of angle? Because that should cover me for wherever I'm going to... Well, actually, that angle. But that should cover me when I'm standing, looking at the window, and when I'm looking at the hole, yeah? So that should basically cover me in all directions.
Gives me an idea.
So if I click again...
It's on a block of bars or something.
Aim high. Oh, hang on. He said aim high. So like that. Frederick, is that what you're saying? So that as they come in, it takes them out? Or do you mean like really high? I mean, how high is high? Yeah, this kind of high? Because... Okay, I'll go for that. Yeah?
Can you not just put it on question? Can you not put put the trap, the SMG robot, on metal or iron bars and click it from below? Just exit from inside the house and then aim it yourself throughout the horde?
I beg your pardon?
So go in the house.
Yeah.
And imagine under it there is actually iron bars and you can see it
yeah.
and you just click on it from here, click on the preview and aim it.
Yeah, but you can't shoot while it's aiming, I don't think. I think if I take over it, I'm just resetting its position. I'm not sure if it's going to shoot.
No, I agree, but that's why you don't have to go out. You just look up, you click on it, you rearrange it, and you're done. Like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Like you hear birds, you instantly look at the roof, you rearrange its target, and it will start shooting once you stop. Like it just takes you 2 seconds. Is what I'm thinking, but
No, these are ready for tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. Just over your head, they're going to home in on you. Yeah, so it should... I mean, if I stand here, where I normally do, or here, that turret is looking at both of those. Yeah.
If you sit here, it won't. Because this is behind.
No, I wouldn't go here normally during the raid.
No, by the glass. By the glass.
Yeah, just looking to see if I've got any more 9mm. I don't know if I've got any more 9mm ammo, actually. I can make ones, obviously. But... all the tips I had. That's all the tips I had. You can also place a meat hatch on the roof to act as...
Metal.
Oh, sorry. Metal. Meat then. I'm too busy thinking of Night of the Dead again, but like a bait.
Oh, to make a like
Yeah,
a point
to
of the
lure
roof
them.
where it's easier.
That's a good
to-
call, actually. I like that.
Yeah. Because they're vultures, they'll always die in a couple of hits. They're insta-death.
Right. The other thing I was going to think of is, I have got time just to put down electric wire. Ah, do that in a minute. So I got time to put down another electric wire.
No, it's Frederick. I'm not English or American, so I can understand everything you're typing when you type it wrong. I got you.
Question is, where would I put down electric wire? Because I had it across the top.
I would put it up top by the traps so they get stunned, and then the robots just kick them off without being overrun.
But it's kind of overkill at that point because the robots can handle them anyway.
And put 'em
So,
upstairs.
it's a case of, it's got to be a
Not on the
better
first
place.
row upstairs.
Yeah, it's
Not
gotta
on
be
the first row upstairs.
I could put it across here so when they get knocked off, they get electrocuted on the way back.
Yeah.
I could put like one, I could bury one here and have a piece coming across and bury one in there somewhere. I mean,
I don't think there's a point in
put one in
bothering
there.
out lighting since they do such a good job with gamma and colors still staying like proper colors and not fading out too much. You can just boost the gamma and you can
Yeah, that doesn't cost much to turn that light on.
He was saying that there are better lights than the floodlights.
Yeah, I've also got, that light on my helmet. It doesn't, it's not much, but
It's for the reason why you want it to be a bit darker and with floodlights and everything. It's for effect. Because at the end of the day, if you want proper vision, just turn off the gamma and it's over. You can see everything clear.
this could be the wrong spot actually. Maybe here. What am I doing? Where's my pickaxe? Crazy man. Yeah, because I got an intelligence build, my my mining skills are not that hot. I mean, yeah, lighting. I definitely want to make sure we have good lighting. As you always know in all of my videos, it's important that we can all see the action, yeah? That's what we all want, yeah? We all want to see what's going on. We don't want to, just have a dark screen. And even if I can't see, I want it so that you can all see. I mean, that's the whole reason why I built the glass front. So lighting, I will address lighting. At the moment, I just want to get a new electric fence back down.
I think on the stairs is the best location right now. You have the most surface to distance, let's say.
Ah, it's too far. Darn it. Darn it.
Pretty closer.
Oh, it's not. It's okay. So, yeah, that'll catch all of them as they try and come back in. Just buys time for me to maybe try and shoot some. I don't know. I just rolled 2 dice. First one to guess the sum wins the prizes. Oh, I lag on. I want to guess. 8.
Your chat doesn't let me type all the numbers 2 through 14.
Cyrus is getting done for spam. 8.
Yes, I am. Yes, Yes, I am. I need your Twitch back.
We-
I can spam different Twitch back.
We could go for craps for 7, but Papa already took 7.
Oh, I took everything. Almost.
Oh no, Papa took 3 first, didn't he? Don't, what, of course Cyrus won, because he took them all. Ah, this is true. Frederick, you are completely correct. What-sided dice? We only assumed they were 6-sided. You are 100% correct.
No, there's a picture of dice right there.
Ah, but they could have been
Dice.
any sided dice.
No, they're pictures there. They're pictures of real dice.
I don't believe
Don't
pictures.
question if I won. Don't.
I'm going to switch to an AK tonight for a laugh, not a pistol, because I got loads of top-end ammo. Alright, I was finishing pulling bullets for the roof. What's the time? 1600 hours. I mean, to do a proper Night of the Dead, I think you'd probably have to increase the amount of hours in the day to be more than there is in a standard 7 days to die, because the day goes by pretty quick. That's why I tended to shift the hordes from every single night to like every couple of nights, so that I can go out and do something. I can still go out now and do some stuff. It's just time you finish repairing and increasing the base, they're on you again, like. Oh, I need to lock them in. Why do I need to lock it in? What does that mean, Frederick? Frederick, if I don't press that button, does that mean it won't work or what?
I think it's not gonna use it.
Wow, that would be horrific if that happened.
Like it's not loaded or something.
Hey, TikTok! Yes, we're about to have another Night of the Dead attack. Every night, 64 wave, full-on zombies attacking me in 7 days to die. I've created Night of the Dead in 7 days to die. I even have a lightsaber. Let's just quickly go out and use my lightsaber while I can. Those who haven't seen my lightsaber in action.
From the dollar store.
From the dollar store, yeah, my cheap lightsaber. I don't have a Night of the Dead lightsaber. I have a cheap lightsaber. And we've already gone and killed a zombie bear, about an hour, well, yeah, about an hour ago, half an hour ago. I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, it almost killed me.
Was almost like.
Let's go find some zombies just to kill with my lightsaber. Any ace will do. Let's go in here. Let's go and use my lightsaber on some poor zombies. Zombies! Oh, really? You know, you open the door for me? Let me in! Why are you streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch? Several reasons. I'll go through them again for those who have joined. One, well, I mean, since you're here on YouTube, and if you don't already subscribe, then, I mean, YouTube is my main form of content creation. I stream only when I can, is where I do YouTube creations all the time. Two, I mean, and the main one is the fact that if I go onto Twitch now, people are going to think, oh, I'm back on Twitch, I'm streaming in regular. And even if they don't, what they'll, you know, what I know some of you will do, because you're very kind people, you'll want to, like, donate and help me by doing stuff like, you know, use, you know, some free subscriptions to, you know, you gift them to other people and all that stuff. But if I'm not on streaming for the next month, I don't think that's fair, yeah? What?
So, health reasons.
Yeah. I'd rather somebody just, you know, pay for Patreon for 1 month, which is cheaper than Twitch. You're going to get a lot more. And if I don't stream again for the next month, you're still going to get loads of new content from the Patreon. So at the moment, until I'm healthy, you know, well enough to be able to stream on a regular basis, I don't think it's fair for me to go onto Twitch because people will be like, "Oh, Barrett's on Twitch," you know. And yeah, I don't think that's fair. So until I'm well enough, I'll stream on YouTube. And I also want to have a try streaming on YouTube. I've never streamed on YouTube before. I want to learn how it works. So yeah, I know that's kind of like a long answer to a simple question.
There is a rather better advantage to streaming on YouTube rather than Twitch. Unfortunately, Twitch is the better known platform for that and the most. Because YouTube isn't really, it's more focused on videos.
Yes, yeah.
It's not a streaming platform, so it's sometimes harder to follow live channels for new people and such to get notified and all that. But there is an advantage, and that is if you miss a shot, you can just roll back on the video on the bar, whereas on Twitch you can't.
Oh,
you have to wait for the end of the stream to see the VOD and to go back.
Oh, I wasn't even aware. As I said, I was just trying it out. Just giving it a go, seeing what it's like to use YouTube. I mean, all the goodies that we get on Twitch, all the funnies and the, you know, the chat getting to do stuff, you know, and getting me to do stuff. It's probably not here, or if it is, it's only if you are a certain level on YouTube. But I wanted to try it out. My lightsaber makes people glow.
Oh, you missed some loot on the bakery.
Oh no, I'm not after loot.
I just wanted to
I've left loads of loot. I'm only just running around just showing people my lightsaber before I go back to the house, that's all. Once my stream today is over, I'm going to have a long think about the base that I've got, about the suggestions that everybody's been making in chat. There's been some very good ideas that people have come up with. I'll probably switch the Horde Night to be every 3 days rather than every night, so that I can have a go and test those things out, build them. And then I could do a little YouTube episode to basically show people, you know, how it came out. How did it work? Did those ideas that people have been saying today, you know, did they bear fruit? So yeah, anybody that's got ideas for things I can do to my base, let me know, and we'll test them out.
Yes, head it down.
Sadly, it's time to sleep. Yeah, Gym Junkie, I fully understand, mate. I mean, especially since it's a Sunday night. I did want to stream last night, but I had a screaming headache yesterday for some reason, and I just took the whole evening off. I was just like, right, I'm gonna lay in front of the television with my one eye closed, because the one eye was kind of like, you know, you get a headache behind the eye, like, it's like, that was it. I abandoned the night, because I was going to actually stream last night a little bit, but it's a Sunday. It's fine. Oh, you're already looking forward to my next YouTube stream. Thank you very much. I mean, because I'm not able really to keep a schedule at the moment with streaming, I couldn't tell you when that's going to be. What I can tell you is my current process. As most of you know, I haven't been well, but I'm definitely on the road to recovery. I'm usually good, in a good condition, about 4 days a week at minimum. And what I do is, during those 4 days at the moment, oh, that's taking a lot of damage, I do a lot of recording. I record a lot of games, play a lot, and then on the days I'm not quite so good, I edit them and I upload them to my Patreon and then to YouTube. I have ready to be edited and go up about 4 episodes of stuff that's not even on Patreon yet, and I've got 2 episodes in Patreon that will start going live on YouTube tomorrow. So there's plenty of footage coming out in the next few days, that's for sure. Yeah, and on days where I think I'm well enough, I'll try and do some live streams. But as we've all said, it's better that I don't overdo it so that I can then end up streaming again on a regular basis than it is for me to be crazy and just stream all the time and then, yeah, you don't see me for another 2 months, which I don't want. Never mind you. Ah, Frederick, you star. But anyway, there's loads of really good YouTube coming up. And when I say really good YouTube, for those who have been watching my Night of the Dead series, I'll let you into a little bit of a spoiler. The spoiler is I've sussed out how the giant zombies path to the point whereby I do end up modifying the base that you can currently see on YouTube so that it handles the giant zombies. That's all I'm saying, okay? It's not great. It's not perfect. And you're not going to just be able to sit there and go, yay, let's just watch giant zombies die in mass. I'm not there yet. But we're definitely on that path. The writing is on the wall, shall we say, for giant zombies and my Night of the Dead. And that's without using ranged, yeah? This is just a melee base killing giant zombies. So, yeah, exactly. So keep tuned over this next week. Keep your eye on YouTube because over the next week, those episodes will all be released on YouTube. And you will see them all. Obviously, if you join Patreon, the cheapest Patreon is only £3 a month. £3, less than it is for a Twitch subscription. And you will get access to those episodes earlier. And also, you can start chatting with me with regards to things like what you want me to play next. 2 of my patrons have already told me they want me to play The Forest next when I finish my Green Hell series. So I do bow to my patrons and say, okay, once I finish my Green Hell series, the request so far from the Patreon community is they want to see me do The Forest. I've played The Forest before. I played it when it first came out. I've completed The Forest before when it first came out. But people want to actually see that on video. They want to see me to make a crazy base. They want to see me eat all the cannibals because, hey, why not eat cannibals? Become a cannibal. Eat cannibals.
What I'm looking forward to is your
I'll do that.
Green Hell stream, because that game you actually don't know.
No, exactly. And Green Hell, there will be more Green Hell coming over the next week. I wanted to try and potentially stream Green Hell, but yeah,
Because unlike 7 Days to Die,
I do know
and
this, yes.
Forest, which you know what to do and everything, Green Hell, you're gonna have a lot of problems, which will make it a lot more entertaining for us.
All you gotta do is twist the arm of one of the patrons, Tic Tac's in chat, and say to her, stream Green Hell next, and I will bow to those demands, and I will do so. If that's what people want me to stream next, is I will stream Green Hell next. I mean, I am at the whim of my my patrons, I'm afraid, to a certain degree, and so I should be, because at the end of the day, I mean, those are the people that keep the lights on, help me to buy the external hard drive I just purchased so I can put all my back episodes safely stored away in case people want me to re-edit an old video to make a better quality once I continue to improve my editing skills and all those kinds of things. Like, I could do that then. I could go back over old episodes and go, well, yeah, that my skills in editing are better, I'll re-edit this old episode and make it better. Or some kind of thing like that. Cyrus wants it, you don't, Tic Tac. I love it.
The only thing you can eat for the next week is cabbage.
The only thing
Raw
I can
cabbage.
eat for the next week is cabbage. Me or Tic Tac?
No, her. I wish the only thing she can eat for the next week is cabbage.
Right. The turret on my roof.
With no dressing.
Turret on my roof, everybody. We've got no time left, really, before the Horde gets you, but it doesn't work. Watch this turret here. Turret there, see, it's not moving. If that turret moves, turret on the top doesn't. If I move towards this turret, so this turret becomes active, that turret stops moving. Oh no, it's not. I thought it's moving again. I was confused there. Yeah, it is moving again.
No. When they turn full rotation, they stop for a few seconds. If you watch them, see?
Okay. It's just me panicking.
Yeah.
I was panicking, thinking, oh no, the Horde's about to get you any minute, and I've got no
Yeah,
protection on the
definitely.
roof. Yeah, it's fine. Oh my god, my heart just like, how quickly can I change the whole setup? Like, not quick enough. Okay, panic over. I should have tested that a lot earlier in the night, shouldn't I? Before we got to the Horde Night again.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Am I ready for this? Oh, I got more ammo, but ammo's fine. I got loads of AK. Lots of junk on me, which I'll sort it after. So, I'll be playing this wave now, everybody. So, this will be the last wave, and I'll be calling it a night on this stream. So, we're about to have the Horde Wave coming again. 64 strong. Hopefully the SMG. I did lock the ammo in. Yes, Papa, I have locked the ammo into the SMG. I've put down an electric fence. I haven't wired up electric fence from above. Oh, jeep. Take it from. It's gonna have to come off this one. It's going that way, actually. Cable's going the other direction. I need to get this way. Where is it? Ooh. I'm too far. No. I need. Oh, hang on. I can maybe jump into it. Oh, I need a nerd pole. Nerd pole, quick. Oh, I took the thing out of my hand. Baron. You're panicking, Baron. You've only got seconds, but... Right, go. Quick, Baron. Up. Get it. Come down again. Then go up again. Didn't wire the electric fence in. Come on. Go on. Whew. Quick, pick these up. It's always fun to leave things for the last second. Quick. Get back in. And close the door. Oh. Jeez. Oh, okay. Right, where's that pistol? Because it's got an extended magazine clip in it. I want it for this. Where's that pistol? Where did I put it? Take. Mod. Okay. Right, here they go again, folks. So, hold on to your horses. Oh, turn the power on. All on, everything on. Yeah. Here we go. We get to see if the new cutter cuts how we want there on this side. He ran straight through. He exploded. We don't know if I haven't heard the one on the ceiling go yet. I'm not sure if it's shooting. It is wired up.
You forgot to put the trapdoor up there.
I know. I didn't get a chance for that. Yeah, thank you, Frederick. Yeah, reload. I can't hear a thing you're saying, sorry. I will check. Type in the chat. I will be able to check the chat. I can read the chat, I just can't really hear anything right now. Go up and check the vultures. I could go up, couldn't I? Yeah. Just gotta watch out for spitters spitting at me for a ranger, so. Oh, the electric fence is blown. I don't see anything up there. The electric fence has died. I can hear it fizzle. So here we are, Night of the Dead, 7 Days to Die style. It stopped spinning. Why does it stop spinning? It's not spinning anymore. My cutter stopped spinning. Yeah. It's okay, I got little peepholes. I'm out of gas. No, it should be fine. Yeah, loads of gas. Needs to stop. The other one's spinning, the back one's spinning, I can hear it, but not the front one. Everything's turned on. He's just not spinning. Go check on the roof again. No birds. I can't really go up on there because the spiders will jump up on there if I do that. I need to build like a glass cage up on top for me to stand in. Nasty man spat at me. Oh, there goes that cutter anyway. I'm not 100% sure it's worth putting that cutter there. Maybe metal spikes instead. I don't know. I can reinforce those stairs or make them 3 wide so they got a bit more durability. Sounds like a cop popped and took out the blade trap. Yeah, it did, Frederick. Yeah. The nearest blade trap is gone. They're expensive. That's 2 we've lost. So a little bit annoying. They're not cheap. I am wondering whether or not to use like the ammo turrets, like on the roof instead somewhere. I could maybe hang an ammo turret from somewhere by here. I could reach it. That's always a possibility. Have a hanging ammo turret. I mean, that might work actually, putting some arrow turrets. And not using cutters, but using guns instead. Sorry, not using those cutters. And on the roof, maybe just put a load of spikes. But as I said, later on, when the birds can spit, I'm not sure that that's going to be of use. It is wonderful just standing here watching them though. Just getting annihilated by the turrets. I definitely, yeah, making the pathway higher so they take fall damage, and upping the turrets to a tier 5 with some mods. We didn't even put mods on them afterwards. Some mods on them so they do a lot more damage. That would be interesting. So I'm sure we could cycle through these zombies a lot quicker if we just up these turrets here. Made them more effective. It definitely wasn't the same as a bird then, I think. No? I mean, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's still being handled very easily at game stage. What are we in? 91. Game stage 91. Tier 2 turrets. Yeah. Good night, Jump Jet. I will be calling it a night in a minute as well, mate. Yeah. Game stage 91. Tier 2 turrets. And yeah, they're just decimating it. But yeah, I do need to up their damage. That would make this... I would get a lot more XP because we would get a lot more killed. My XP would fly up way faster. The only reason, yeah, I'm not like getting crazy XP right now is because it's taking a long time to kill each zombie. They're not really doing any damage, but still. Yeah, radiated zombies might become an issue. I mean, I could always upgrade all of this stair as well to metal. It doesn't have to be reinforced concrete. I can go up again. I mean, making lots of metal's not that difficult. Lots of steel. Dogs go flying. But as I said, we've only got a tier 2 turret doing all the work. No policeman for a while. I mean, rad remover mods on the turrets. Oh, Frederick, that's a good idea. I can craft them. I did pick up the book for making them. I don't know what it needs, but I can actually craft that.
Found one of those for one of my turrets. I do have a rad one.
Yeah, rad. Oh, easy. Easy. I mean, as far as my ammo and everything goes, it's easy for me to replenish it. If I just go and quickly run to quest missions. I got a couple of levels here, haven't I? I got 6 level points. If I put my daring adventure up to 4. If I go and do a couple of missions for the trader, 2 rewards a time. Usually one of them is something like, 200 rounds of ammo or something. So never mind what I get from the house and everything. I I can collect ammo very quickly from the trader because they usually offer ammunition as one of the rewards. Yeah, graveyards. To be honest, I haven't. Have I spotted a graveyard in this town? Oh, there is a graveyard in this town. Yeah, I do remember there is a graveyard in this town. But the trader missions are really good because, you know, I mean, it's an infinite replen, isn't it? I mean, they just keep sending you to buildings and replenning all the loot lot. But I suppose that's the benefit of having an intelligence-based build, is the fact that where I might not have the gun skills and all the other stuff that some of the other sort of, you know, stats are going to give me, you know, I don't really have anything in these. This is giving me the option to get my stuff a different way. I think it could be time to go back up on the roof. I'm just concerned if I go back up on the roof and a bird comes at me, will the machine gun turret shoot me? I mean, if I get caught in the crossfire, will I get killed? Yeah, I do craft my own ammo. There's another 166 in there. It's just gathering the materials can often take me quite some time. It's sometimes easier just to get them by proxy. This shot anything? No, not shot a single round. Not one round. Maybe there's been no birds. I'll watch out for leapers now.
Well, there haven't been any birds, because otherwise they'd still be here.
Difficult to shoot them from this angle.
I know what you should do. Drop a Molotov there. At the end of the stairs.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I mean, do you have a Molotov? Just
I
drop
don't,
it
no.
for fun.
Like shooting fish in a barrel. Look at them all. I still got 6 skill points to spend. Not sure what to spend them on. I haven't thought that far ahead. But yeah, as I said, this experiment has been fun to do. To see whether or not I could do a copy of Night of the Dead, but in 7 Days to Die, so to speak, with traps. Sadly, my traps have not been as effective as I wanted them to be. I mean, these things are brilliant, but the other traps kind of got destroyed, or yeah, just weren't very effective. I need to work on that. Maybe get more of these like machine gun turrets and things and strap them to the edges of the base. Build myself a glass case up here so I can stand up here and maybe reload the machine gun turrets and just let them have good fun. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that, folks. Watching flying dogs. It certainly has been nice to get back onto some kind of stream and get live and chat with everybody. Some great ideas from people in chat. A lot to think about. The fact that I can have as many of these as I want and can build, I can supply with ammo, does give me a lot of options on what we can do.
Did your cutters get destroyed because they got hit or because they hit and got, you know, damage deterioration?
I don't know. They might have just run out because they, deteriorate. It's very possible.
Because if they got hit, I got some ideas. If they do deteriorate, nothing.
They're quite expensive. The vultures heard about your SMG turret and stayed away. You might be right. Those cutters are actually quite expensive. I might be more tempted at the moment to just do a bunch of ammo using turrets. I know that's an expense in its own right because of ammo. But if it's a choice between constantly remaking cutters that are extremely expensive or just constantly trying to get more ammo, I'd prefer to get more ammo because there's lots of ways for me to get more ammo. Whereas making those cutters is actually a bit of a chore.
Electric fences are quite cheap, so you can just stack those.
Right, well, that's it, folks. So I hope you enjoyed that. A little intelligence base on 7 Days to Die. Some of you might be inspired now to quickly rush off and build your own. Let's have a quick look and see what the state of this is. I don't know if it's damaged or not. Yeah, for those of you who are inspired to rush off and try your own 7 Days to Die trap base, please jump onto my Discord and post some pictures of what you've got. Or don't have to post pictures, just post your ideas of what you've tried out, whether it worked or not. I would love to know and incorporate it into my attempt. Because, yeah, this has definitely been fun. And I am going to be signing out now. Oh, another robot sled. Scrap it for the robot points. You can go in there. Right. Okay, that's it. Thank you, folks. Don't forget, click the old buttons. And I will see... Oh, hang on. Is it working? On my side, the video is kind of like timing off a bit. Hopefully on your side, it's working. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody. And I will see you all tomorrow for a Night of the Dead Wave 139 will be on YouTube tomorrow. Thank you very much, everybody. And goodbye.
Good night, everyone.